All right, it looks like I'm live. So I'm going to head over to YouTube so that I can see things the way everybody else will be seeing them. Let me grab my drink while I'm doing that. I'm waiting for it to load up. All right. And pull up some of the stuff that's under here, making it all lumpy. Okay. Let's see if that did the trick. There it is. Okay. And I was watching lives or videos, so I know I'm going to have to mute myself. Here we go. All right. So it is Thursday. I think it's Thursday anyway. This is the template that I used to make the holes for this book. I'm just trying to hold it closed. It's a little fluffy. It's a fluffy. Let me move this stuff. Gone and made myself quite a mess. But that's what crafting is, isn't it? A mess. I think we decided that earlier on Elsa's live stream, right? Crafting is just a mess. Hi, JD. All right. So I did get the signature sewn in today. So this is my writing journal. This is for me to actually journal in. I will be adding a little bit of magazine images and stuff. I always do. I won't be needing to add any pad pastel, I don't think, which I normally do on some of the pages, because everything in here is tea-dyed. Well, nearly everything is tea-dyed. Or I've got some dip-dyed things in here, some colors for, some kind of cheerful colors. Gray is not necessarily cheerful, but it is a winter color, and it does have sparkle in it. So I think there's only this piece of onion skin from Elves that I'm going to see what happens when I try to journal on it. We may just put a nice collage on the back of this. This is the waxier feeling side. So I don't know if pen's going to work on there. Let's see. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? Excuse me. Yeah, I just tried putting in a bunch of different papers and in different sizes. And so I finished my writing journal, and I think I've said this 85 times, in the middle of December, and then I stopped journaling. I did ink all the edges, but it looks like I missed a couple, so I'll have to go back and do a little bit of edging. I like to do it before it's in the book, but c'est la vie, right? So that's what it's looking like. I got the signature all sewn in. Here we are. There's the middle. I used pink to match the cover. I know, barf, right? But I'm trying to make it a little cheerful, something fun. So there's the signature, and of course there's one. There's got to be an imperfection in every journal. I missed the center by a little bit on this one, but that's okay. We are going to cover up the spine with some lace, I think. Hey, Chris, how you doing? And Angie's in the house. Welcome, Angie. I hope you're doing well. So it is a little over 11 inches, I think. Let me see where I moved everything over here, and I've got quite the pile of stuff going on. But let's see about getting a final measurement for the outside. Both Els and I decided that with the red numbers on this, that it is a little hard to read. So red was not a good color. So it is 11 3/4 high for the cover. And it is 8 and nearly 8 3/4 wide. The paper does not go all the way to the top and bottom. You can see that I probably should have cut it down just a smidge, but I didn't think about that. So the pages themselves are not any longer than, this is 8.5. So, so got a nice little space there though. That means I could, if I wanted to, punch a little hole right up here at the top and maybe do a little dangle when it's all done. Oh, that's no fun, Angie. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I hope that it will help you feel a little better in your everyday life, right? So, I thought what we would do is, I have some scavenger items to show, but I was going through this pile of collage stuff on my desk today because, you know, I'm still cleaning and sorting things. And so I have this pile of stuff I harvested a little while ago that I haven't processed all the way. And this was in the pile. And I instantly fell in love with it because, you know, it's me. So, and then I remember that Kathy had sent me like a prototype Halloween journal, and it had this sticker in it. And so I think I have not found my Groovy Girl little rectangular thing yet. So I think I'm going to glue her on here. And I want the Groovy Girl to go up here, but I want it to go a little bit under her hat. So I think I will glue down everything but the top portion of her hat. And I know I'll find it in the next couple of days because this is the area I'm cleaning right now to get it into its final configuration. So I thought I want to, still not having any better luck with my words, am I? I just like this right here. It's going to make, I think it'll make me happy just to have it. So I'm going to trim this edge down a bit. There's a little bit of a corner chomp on this. And the woods up here I'd like to cover up. So we'll cover up the corner somehow. But I'm going to glue this right into the cover. It just makes me happy. Hey, Miss Kristen, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. You are not allowed to fly on the broom because you don't share your cheesecake. Okay, so let me trim that rough edge off. Let's see. There we go. And maybe we'll trim off just a tiny little smidge on this side. Not any more, just to give it a little more of an all-around edge. All right, there we go. Just two little baby cuts. Put that away. You guys can't even really see what I'm talking about, can you? What do I do? Because my camera's right there is what the problem is. The arm for my camera's right there. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So let's give that a little ink. Aw. I'd rather you could eat the cheesecake than, you know, it's no fun when you can't eat. It makes everything more difficult. Okay. Sounds good, Kristen. Sounds good. So, yeah. Hey, and blood splattered ice cream, right? Cherry syrup, man. So, where did my ink pad go? Oh, over here. Let's just keep it. I'm using the same ink pad throughout for now. Is everybody having a good week? I hope so. Obviously, Angie's having some issues, but she's going to get in at the end of the month, it looks like, and get that taken care of. And hopefully she'll have a speedy recovery, and she'll be back to gobbling cheesecake. It's no fun when you can't eat. It's got to affect your energy levels and everything else, you know. So we will keep you in our thoughts and send lots of healing energy your way. All right, so let's get a little glue going on. Just a smidge. Well, a lot more than a smidge, but this is too big to use the glue stick on. The glue will dry before I can get it'll start drying on the beginning spot before I can get to the end, because this is such a big piece of magazine page. It's just about the whole page except for two tiny little slivers and that one corner. Anybody do anything exciting for New Year's? I haven't really been on except yesterday since New Year's. Well, since the day after or the day before Christmas, when I finished up the last day of the giveaway. I didn't go live again until yesterday. All right. Are you going to do a no spend for the first part of the year? I see a lot of people saying that this year. And I often wonder how many people actually. I know that it's hard to do a no spend. It really is. So many tempting things, but also, you know, but since I've been cleaning up my room, I got to tell you, I have a lot more stuff than I thought I did. And really, except for things for the business, you know, buying in the stock. You went to Slurp. Autocorrect. Starting February. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, we will try and support you in that and be encouraging, because it is hard to go no spend. There are so many fabulous goodies out there, but you can shop in your own stash. I'm sure you've got stuff in there that you have totally forgotten about and that would be totally fun to play with. I think a lot of us get caught up in the moment. Nothing wrong with taking stock of what you have and doing a little crafting with it. When you send out packages, that's a good deal. All right, so now we've got that going on. I don't know what we're going to put here and here, but we will put something. I think these take a minute because it's plasticky. These take a little while to stick down. So we'll just have to chat while the glue kind of, and if this doesn't work, we'll get some E6000 going on. E6000 will glue just about anything. I'm on a forced no spend right now because I am broke as broke can be. I still have some things to mail out, and that's the money I have is for postage. So plug your ears, Kristen. I am having a sale on Monday. A small one. Just I need to buy some things for the February batch. And I don't have the funds at the moment. So got to have a little. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to nail down the top of that hat, didn't I? Because I want to slide that little the bottom of the Groovy Girl thing under there. So this is a one and done. So can't be moving her all over the place. So we'll just hold her down. So we need to tell you, no, you don't want that. You are not allowed. You want us to be mean to you is what you're saying. I get it. We'll do our best. So you don't know I'm having a sale on Monday. You won't see the notification. It's going to be a small one. Okay. So we're just going to, well, it'll get harder as the year goes on, because you'll start to kind of forget a little bit. But I admire you. I think that's awesome. And I bet you have way more stuff than you realize, because I don't own that much stuff, but I have way more stuff than I realized. And I'd like to do more stuff like this. I know it's a silly little fluffy journal, but I've actually had a really good time making it. And this is going to work. We need far less things than we buy. Oh my gosh, and aren't there just so many sales? So many sales. Everybody's having sales. So many group sales and individual sellers. I have a little tiny tube of E6000 in here, but I'm not sure where it is. I haven't found everything yet. I did just see it the other day, though. So maybe it's over here. Let me just have a look in this little doohickey over here. Because I think that may would. So I may have to just. I know I got that spider to stick down. I think it just takes a little while to cement itself. And I think I remember using an inordinate amount of glue on it. So maybe we'll just chat for a minute and I'll put something heavy on top. I had a couple of books earlier. All right, let's try that for a minute and I'll lean on that. Nothing going on here. I get it. This is mostly out of damaged things and leftovers from my craft room, Paper pads, the papers, the flowery papers are from a Delilah color box pad, which is my favorite, but it's almost empty. The cover's made out of an upcycled, I had music sheets to dye for paper packs, and this is the cover that was left over rather than toss it out. And Angie's here. She's just working. Okay. Are you crocheting, Angie, or are you working on a project? So that's upcycled. The paper is from my stash, and it's damages, like that one that's kind of got the big chunk missing out of it. I saw it and I'm like, I'm gonna use that for my writing journal. It'll be fun, right? It's a little different. Nothing wrong with damaged paper. Just crafting. Well, just crafting can be very fun. Yay for crafting. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. So, and then I'm going to show you some scavenger things. This is terrible for Kristen. I'm going to show you some stuff I bought. Like, you can't buy anything. Haha, here's what I bought. That's not. You should use that paper, JD. Make fun things. It's not like I'm going to stop dying. So, and this is a nice size for writing in. Let's see if that helped any. Okay. Looks like it's starting to adhere. We'll just try not to bend the cover, This may be all we do in here tonight. We can always do other things, right? We could switch over to the back cover and try and find something for that. I think what I want back there Yeah, you have. Yeah, I have a goodly. I always think it's not enough because I look at other people's. They show like their Wallow paper pads, and I don't have that many, but I actually do have quite a few pads. And I'm always telling myself, oh, I don't have enough paper. And that's been one of the things that's kept me from getting back into journal making and stuff is I compare. See, these are damages. You can see where they've got but that's fun. It's fun to use. I like it. So let's flip over to the back. Alice gave me this. It's a template for something she's working on. She uses a pocket in the back. But I was kind of thinking about, maybe I'll put that in the middle somewhere. Just a nice big deep pocket here. I don't know. But it's stuck a little bit. Prototypes. Put the stuff in the pocket too soon, We all do that sometimes. I guess I could put it in here, right? I don't know. I always have trouble with little pockets in big journal. I don't know. It's like a personal thing. Could put it in the middle. But I kind of wanted to do like maybe a nice deep pocket because I wanted to put on a few of these happy things, trying to be a little bit happier. Not let because I thought 2 or 3 of these might fit on it. Probably just 2. Or I could do like a nice side pocket here and put a couple of them down I think you could fit 3, but they'd bump up against each other. So I'll have to think about that. So I'm going to put this aside for now. Starting next month, no spending, said spending on the package. And then March, I have to pay for my eye doctor appointment and don't. Yeah, that stuff is necessary, though. Those aren't wants or frivolous things. You got to take care of yourself. Oh, gosh. Chris, I didn't even know you had COVID. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you're over it. Oh, it was New Year's Eve. I wasn't online. That's why I don't know. I was in a not good place. Okay, so since I'm not sure what I want to do at the back now, but I am going to start using the journal tonight because I miss journaling. That's going to make me happy every time I look at it, even though I put it on there a little crooked. Oh, and we were going to cover. I don't want to do any cover this yet, though. I want to wait for this to set all the way and make sure it's down before, or if I'm going to have to reapply it with E6000. So let's just put this aside for now. But I'm very happy with my journal. It turned out excellent for what I want to do. All right. So let's look at my my scavenger goodies. I got this photo album thing, but I'm not actually interested in the photo album. I like these the pictures here on the cover. I know that's stupid. It is like 69 cents. So I'm going to take that out. Let's do it right now. Pull that out of there. And then I can just redonate the photo album because you could put anything in there you wanted, even your own photo. Oh, yeah, they sent it. Oh, okay. So I want to use those probably for journal covers. I have an idea for some journals. Then I just thought that could be fun. But I have 2 of them, so yay. And then this will go get redonated because whoever, you can put anything in here, even one of your own photographs or scrapbook paper or whatever. But I would never use this part of it. It just doesn't. It does not interest me. So that can be redonated. I've seen weirder things at the thrift store. Okay, so what else did I get? Okay, this is not from the thrift store. This is for a project I want to try out. I had an idea to do something kind of fun and new. And I don't want to give it away just yet, but you can kind of probably guess based on what I do what's going to happen with these. But let's get them out of the packaging. Get that tossed out. Because it just makes them fall off the desk, and I'll go ahead and take them out to the garage. Hey Tina, how you doing? Ew, a sinus infection on top of that. Yuck. No, I remember that, Auntie. You were so sick, and it was so cold. So, yeah. So I'm gonna try out a little experiment. I think it'll be fun. Plus, who doesn't like cute little squirt bottles or spray bottles? Yay! So those were cheap from the dollar store. So last year I was really looking hard for some Stephen King paperback books, and I didn't really find anything. We were in the thrift store last week, and I found a copy of The Stand without the movie cover even. So yay, that's a start on what I want these for. Maybe. But it's an experiment. It'll be fun. I'll let you guys know the results. Okay, this is from the dollar store also. And I know it's silly, but I couldn't help myself. Isn't he cute? Little Sharky. I'm such a child sometimes. I love how it did to decorate with paint. So I'm going to paint him up and have a little fun with him. It'll look like a child did it, but what are you going to do? I just thought he was really, really cute. And I like cutesy animals with big eyes. So there's that. Let's see. Els found this one. It's a primary composition pad. I think I might have showed this last night. And, it's got somebody's name on it. It was Madeline's pad. So somebody tore the first few pages out. Madeline must have not used all of it. But look at how fun that is. It's composition book pages, so it's sewn in. I'm gonna undo the sewn binding so that there'll be signature pages, except obviously where somebody ripped out some of it. But I'm guessing because it's mead that the lines will stay on, and I'm gonna tea dye a nice light tea dye on this. Yeah, my inner child went, Sharky! And so I did. So yay for that. That'll be something in the dye vats. Let's see what else is over here. Els bought some of this, and I think we have a similar idea. It's the paper tape from the first aid section. I think she's doing a video tutorial thing. I just want to try. I want to rub some ink on it from an ink pad, and then I do have some alcohol ink sprays that I haven't used yet, or not alcohol but acrylic. So maybe my own washi tape kind of thing. Put it on some deli paper, and because it's got that fun texture on it because it's paper tape. So that was kind of my thinking when she picked it up. It went in my head. It went washi tape. And so I just want to play with it and see how it works. Could be fun for collaging, right? So we will put that in the little bin right there. Maybe I'll do that live and we'll just see what happens. Okay, we are almost to the end of my stack of things. Oops. Okay, come over here. Stuff that came in the mail. So I got a package from Miss Christy Biddleston that I ordered something from her shop. She's got some handmade cards. I have one more coming. It's not a Valentine's Day one. Came out of this bag. There's the envelope. So, and it came with the usual candies. But check that out. So she's got a stamp on here that says handcrafted. It's not a stamp, it's an embossed thing with her lotus flower logo. Handcrafted, sustainable, and then it's got the studio name, Meta Studio, on there with her little. She does these. I want to get some of these, but for more kind of esoteric ones. But inside there was this lovely thank you card. So probably what I'm going to do is trim that off. I think I want to put this on a little journal. Since she signed it, I don't feel bad putting it on the cover. She says, thank you so much for your support. And then I bought this cute. I know it's a wax seal. Sometimes I just can't find my words. So she made this cute little Nomi. He's got a little bling up here on his hat. She's got some metallic watercolor and then some regular watercolor. And it's got an E.E. Cummings quote. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. And of course she signed it. So I didn't buy it to send to anybody because, you know, that's not my life. I want to put it on a journal. I saw it and I went, journal cover. So, and I asked if she was okay with that. And she said yes. So to protect it from getting damaged, I want to slide it back in here. Maybe I'm going to slide it back in there. You were going to say for the cutting boards or sheets. Oh, like a vegetable cutting board. You could make the washi tape on that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. And then, of course, I got my Unexpected Gypsy Happy Mail. I'm a member of her Patreon. It's the only Patreon I belong to, actually. And I got this in my mail yesterday. She always sends something every month. I think that's a little sticker of one of her artworks. Let's see. She usually says in the little letter thingy what it is. Let's see. So she did this. She started while she was traveling in her van with James. Okay, so it's an angel, but it doesn't say what the title of it is. Oh, angel with a crown. So, and it is a little sticker. How sweet is that? I have a whole collection of these. I think I'm going to make a little journal for myself out of them after a while. I don't think I have quite a year's worth, but I have one of those little plastic envelopes that I've been gathering things in. I have one just for her stuff. And so I'm saving it all up. I think I'm going to put it all in one journal. Put that tape on there on the cutting sheets. Okay. And that'll work. Awesome. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to do with those. She has to, I wouldn't make stuff like that, I don't think, because I'm not a good drawer. I'm not that kind of artist. But I love her style and I love her vibe. She's just a fun lady. And I love her content. So this is the other thing that we got. This is for dyeing. Oh, excuse me. I am so worn out right now. But I am getting up at a normal time. I am trying to go to bed at a normal time. So it's signature bound. So that means we get, signature, dyed signatures. But I just thought this might be fun. It's a little bit different size. I think those lines are like green. So I thought it would be a fun thing to dye for some paper packs. Then color. Stamp. Color. Okay. So don't put the color down first. Do some stamping and other stuff first. Okay. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, so those are the things I think that's everything. I always seem to miss something like, I wanted to show them that thing, whatever it was. But I think that's all the things. And look, I found this while I was going through my things. I forgot I had it. It's a Jane Davenport paper pad. So I want to figure out something to do with this. Because I love her paper. It's so bright and happy in kind of a grungy way, right? I like it. I need rubber bands, stamps, and color. What do I do with rubber bands? Oh, rubber stamps. Okay, okay. Gotcha. I know. Doesn't she make beautiful things? I've had it for a little while. I think I've maybe used one sheet out of that. And I don't remember what I used it for. My skin is so dry right now. Sorry. So they're picking at the spot on my hand. She makes really beautiful paper. I think I must have used something from there because it feels like there's a... I love that. Isn't that fun? And it's a nice way to paper. I could totally see that like on a cover. Totally. So, but this is like for Kristen. This I found this, and if I just kept buying stuff, who knows when I would have uncovered this. It was in the back of a pile of stuff, and I had forgotten that I even had it. I love that too. I love her because it's bright and grungy, so it hits, it hits all my flavors that I like. So yeah, this is from my own stash. I went shopping in my own stash. She's got a lot of products. So I'll be slowly adding them, to my collection, but no need to run out and do it now. I have lots of stuff to use too. And I'm trying not to spend too much money outside of things I need to do the business because I have so much stuff, So how long have we been on? Should we do something else? We've only been on 36 minutes. Maybe we should. I wanted to put something else on the inside of that cover, so maybe I got lucky. Oh, here it is. Look, I almost didn't show this, and this was my favorite thing. We went to this, like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like not a normal national chain of thrift stores. It's its own thing, and it's not, as far as I know, related to any particular religion. There's only one store, and it's here in Vegas, and we don't go in that often because it's their stuff is kind of odd, They'll sometimes have really neat stuff, but it's more expensive than you think it should be. But these are giant paint chips, people. Check it out. Forest Bather, Let's see. Condo 101. Biome. Jocko. But it has a little texture to it, but it also, while having a little bit of texture to it, it feels creamy. But look at the size of that. What size is this? I really hate this ruler. Oh, but not on this, I guess. That's the wrong side. So it is about 5.5 inches by 8 inches, almost a little bit under 8 inches. So it's almost a 5x8 size. Yeah, it's like a quarter. It's like an eighth under the 8-inch mark. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But aren't they big? But look at the colors. Let's just flip through those real quick. I won't read all the color names to you unless they're funny. Coffee Beam? BEAM, Coffee Beam. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know what to... I'm struggling with the setup right now because my desk is not fully... There we go. Trying to keep that out of the, nope, that's not helping. Where is it under the camera at? Okay. Well, we'll just have to live with it for right now. And they're kind of neutrals. So I'm not sure, maybe giant journaling cards, or these could actually be semi-soft covers for a ring bound journal even. Or you could build a spine to go with it. They're a little rough on the edges, which I kind of dig. Leapfrog. Prince. Mustachio. Mango. Hey, Janie, how are you? Yeah, aren't they, Joe? Just amazing. Kindred. That's a nice color. See, I could see maybe because you could build a spine too, and it's obviously like somebody put paint over it. Like it's an actual somebody used paint and make, because you can see where it's. This is just amusing me to no end. Colada, so pina colada, I guess. Remember. Oh, there's a duplicate, so we could have two on the. We could even get. Maybe I'll get lucky. Coffee. There's Coffee Beam again. Sandy Mandy. It's a nice tan color. The lighting in here is not the best. Oops. Oh. Oh, now I'm going to get all my... You're attempting glue stopper thingies. Oh, those are fun, though. Citadel. That's a tan. Oh, now that's way worse. Did I just break my light bulb? I think I just broke... Oh, no, I didn't. I just turned the light off. Okay. So there's lots of Malfoy. I don't know who named these colors. Moonlight. That's a nice gray blue. So this one is Moonlight, the top darker one. This one is Shallow. So that's why they have some texture. This is actual, somebody like rollered on paint onto these cards. Your Hand in Mine, which is a very, very light blue. There's Biome again. Pretty Beads and Chain. Nice. Yeah, I have the same problem. I had to stop using my pins. I think I'm going to get some. You have to use stainless steel as the thing. And I think a lot of people are using not stainless steel. Sometimes when you like buy them from maybe AliExpress or even Amazon, it'll say that it's stainless steel, but it's not. So we're having some duplicates. So that's hopeful for... there's Mustachio again. Making a ring bound journal, or giving these a spine and making a nice, slightly smaller book, you know. But they could be journaling cards in a really big journal. They could be made into really big tags. Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Awesome. Fahrenheit. That's a nice green. What are we calling that? Ooh, Goddess. That is a nice green right there. This is a dark blue-gray. Eugen. Sweet Spot, which is a green. Ooh, look at that bright yellow. Woohoo! That's a happy yellow right there. Bees, Beese Churger, Churger, Bees Churger. Peep Toe. It's a nice orangey color. Forest again. That's Condo 101. That's a light orange. Mango. Cookie dusting. It's a gray color. Interesting. This is almost a teal. Offshore. That's like it's a blue, but it's got a little bit of a gray. Last bus. That's almost like the tentative dawn color. Ensconce. Who thinks up these names, do you think? Hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? Took it a minute to come into my head. This is well done. Do they mean like neat, well done, or well done? You did a good job. Terra, so for terracotta. Let's see. Super stretch. That's a nice medium orange right there. Vader. That's a nice, it's like a green gray almost. It's kind of a violet color. It's called Slip and Suds. And romantic leads again. So there are some duplicates. Some very fun things. Maybe I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. Those could wind up as, some of these could wind up in the sale. What do you guys think? Should I add a few to the sale? I'll have to keep a few though. These are cool. And Elle's got a pack of these too. There were 2 packs, and I got the bigger one. I feel lucky. Let's see. I want them all to be facing the same way. Oh, good. Cool for you. I follow your Instagram. I see your stuff all the time. I don't always comment, but you make lovely, lovely things. It's boring because you make it. It's probably not boring to anybody but you. I think you make exciting, fun things. And you're very prolific. I don't make nearly as much stuff as you do, but I'm getting there. So I don't know. Or is anybody, probably most of you aren't coming to the sale. No, they're not canvas. It is a white cardboard. It feels a little glossy on this side. I think these are boards that somebody cut up. They put their company name, Gush. It says it was done. It looks like 6/10/2021 at 3:10 and 23 seconds p.m. is when that was printed. The label anyway. I think that they had big sheets of this, and they actually rolled. Look at that. Look at the on the back of these. On many of them, you can see. I think they rolled paint onto big sheets of this and cut it down because it also has rough edges. Some of them. So, I think some company handmade these giant paint chips for whatever reason, and could be a local business to Vegas. I could probably look it up. But they're 5 by a little bit less than 8. Right? Just sounds like fun. So yeah, these are just they're I don't know what I would say. It's like almost a poster board feel, but they obviously rolled on the paint and cut them down, put their label on it, because it is a nice wide sample. Hey, Leslie. So I'm having the sale on Monday, and it just now occurred to me that some people might like this. So I'll maybe put a few in and see how it goes, because that's a lot for me to use. So I'll pick out some of my favorite colors, but it could be a good base because it's a matte paint. But it feels creamy. It feels nice. it could be a fun base for any number of things. A semi-soft covered journal, like I said, tags, giant art cards. You could round the corners and back it with something. You could ring bound a bunch of them together and use it for mixed media. So, you know, fun. So I'll put some of that in the sale. I mean, I could conceivably use it all, so we'll see. So, so are you putting that stuff on your Instagram, Lovely, or into your Etsy shop, or where's it going? You could cut it down for writing boards, yeah. So I'll have to think about if I think anybody would actually be interested in having that as a thing in a sale. I just saw it in the store and I'm like, oh, that's fun. I need to have that. And so we did. Els has a few too. She's always turning with project ideas. She sees stuff and immediately ideas start forming in her head, you know. So that's all of my Happy Mail, my scaventure stuff. Oh, and let's see how long we've been on. So I just thought those were super fun. You could even use them for collage boards. I mean, really. We've been on for about an hour. Cool. I'm going to temporarily make you a moderator, Lovely. Jacqueline, go ahead and post if you would like the link to your Instagram and your Etsy. The next time you post, you should be blue. And if you are, please feel free to share your links. Once you've shared them, I'll take away your blue dress. You sent me an email? Okay, I'll have a look at that, Chris. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. That is just you. Now I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Thank you very much. You're too sweet. You do wear the blue panties, but we're going to give Jacqueline a chance to share some of her stuff. She has some fun Valentine's Day stuff, and she's on Instagram. She is very prolific with what she makes, and I've seen her make some amazing things. So I thought she should post her shop here and put up her Instagram so people can follow her if they want to. I already follow her. You guys should follow her. It's fun. She's very interactive. She's responsive if you make a comment. Chris, you're funny. Well, you know, I didn't want to embarrass her. Next time I'll tell her they're panties. You know, I always say dress the first time. Oh, there's her link tree. So that's got a link to everything that's associated with her. So you should, if you should at least give her a look. I love her Instagram. She's very responsive. If you make a comment, she always comments back. And she genuinely does make lovely, lovely things. So yes, please, if you are so inclined, give her a look-see. You know, maybe it's not your jam, but you won't know until you try. Get in those pants. Minion. She's got to sew the Minion pants now because of Harry. But yeah. And then I'm going to open that in a new tab, and I'm going to post it again just in case, because I took her moderator status away. Oh, and she does have a YouTube as well. I don't know if I'm subscribed to your YouTube. I'll have to go and check that out. But here it is again, just in case. In the replay, sometimes if you've taken away a moderator status, the links won't show up. But I want anybody who's watching later to be able to click on that if they want to. I highly recommend Jacqueline over at Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And you guys are funny. Okay, so I think we've shown all the things. And where did I put that? There's the journal, and I think it's sticking. Obviously, it's not going to be stuck down at the very top because I want to leave room to put that groovy girl thing on here. So there's our cover. And I think our little witchy girl with her orange hair goes just awesome on the pink. I like it. Oh, you are so welcome. We like to share around here. We want to help you grow however much you want to grow. Thank you, Chris. Awesome. You got a new subscriber. Woohoo! And then we put in our vegetables with eyes, and I will look and find something for here and here. And then, of course, we'll do something on the back. But this is ready to use now. I'm ready to go. And I'll find something for the spine. Probably something that, maybe something purple to go with her dress, or orange. In a weird way, it will all work because there's lime green. Whoa.
Show everybody your toddler moment.
No, I totally forgot. Oh my God, you guys. We had to do some returns today. This is part of the reason I wasn't. I'm going to put them on backwards so when I lean forward,
everybody can
actually see what it is. How does it look?
Adorable. You're such a toddler.
We're in the Five Below. We're almost to the checkout. And we're walking past the end cap, and there's a headband thing, one of the, like my moosicorn, but it's not a moosicorn. And 51-year-old me immediately became 3 years old. Woo! And Els turned to me and went, "Do you need that?" And I went,
with the cutest little smile.
I'm not live on my own live again.
Yeah, you're never live on your own live.
Wait, which way do I need to go?
There you go.
So this is am I under the thing? I can't.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody is seeing them with your blue hair.
That's my let me put them on the right way for you for full effect. How is it?
Adorable.
And then we went out to the car, and I'm like, I always wanted to look like Princess Leia. Too bad they didn't have cinnamon rolls. And that was our afternoon.
And
ta-da!
It was a toddler.
For once, usually you're the toddler. This is the first time I had like a total full-on
toddler moment.
In
except
a store.
for the moosicorn and
the Sharky.
And the Sharky and yeah.
Okay, all the toddler moments. But they don't all belong to me. Lovely. Oh, so Lovely got a couple of new subbies. Yay! Yes, I have donuts on my head. I'm addicted to these headband things now. We all remember fondly the moosicorn, who's going to go into the Christmas box until next year, and I will wear it again. Moosicorn. I'm totally in love with that stuff. And on that note, now that I'm wearing my donut headband, I'm going to bid you all adieu. It was fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you for, I know it's a little all over the place. Tomorrow is Friday, and that is Hanging in the Hollow Day. So you're calling me a fat kid now. I see how it goes. I get to journal tonight. Yay! I will be on tomorrow night. 5:30 on Fridays is Hanging in the Hollow time. I'm sure there'll be lots of other things going on, so I hope to see you there. And you were already subbed, JD. Yay! JD was on board before we were all on board. Woohoo! So, however you guys are spending your days and nights, I wish you. I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. First journal entry, Els is a meaner. Good night, ladies. Blessings to you and hugs and all that fun stuff. Bye, 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 bye. I hope I see you tomorrow at 5:30. If you are inclined to come along for Hanging in the Hollow, we will actually do something that isn't just me blabbering. The end.